And this is my week 4 assignment on developing effective interventions. So the intervention that I found was the second step program intervention. The second step program is an SEL research-based program that supports students in all core competencies of SEL. It builds strong skills, academic and social emotional learning for all students. This intervention allows students to develop self-awareness, relationship skills, self-regulation, responsible decision-making, and social awareness. So to begin with, what the components of an effective intervention. So basically to set the stage, before starting this program, all staff, including teachers, aides, and administrators, would be trained on how to properly use the second step program and get all the important background knowledge that they would need in order for them to understand the program and be able to successfully deliver the lessons. Then teaching strategy. So basically, the teacher would teach the lessons to fidelity. These are all lessons that are evidence based, and the practices and intervention strategies are all evidence based. The motivation would be that it accommodates all students. It is a way for positive reinforcement. It improves classroom management and it increases academics. So the steps for effective evidence-based practice. So according to UPSER 2017, a classroom randomized controlled trial was conducted using second step early learning compared to the most commonly used curricula in Head Start and community preschools. Children receiving second step early learning had significantly better end of preschool executive functioning skills than students who did not receive the program. And then also there was another research that stated that in a 2-year randomized controlled trial, students kindergarten to second grade in 1 year receiving second step elementary had increased social emotional skills and decreased disruptive behaviors compared to the control group. These effects were strongest for students who had the lowest baseline skills at the beginning of the study. Both groups exhibited summer learning loss in their social emotional skills, signaling a need to extend social emotional learning throughout the summer. Areas that affect the success of interventions. So these are the following factors that would affect the success of these interventions, and it would be having poor fidelity to the program, social acceptance, and the lack of training to teachers on how to effectively deliver the lessons. The treatment integrity and fidelity. So factors that would affect the integrity would be perceived effectiveness. So basically the teachers or maybe the staff not understanding why is this program important and its effectiveness. 2, time. Basically, if the lessons are too long, time would be an issue. Also, the motivation for teachers to be able to provide these lessons to their students, and then also the lack of support systems. So why is the treatment integrity important? So the treatment integrity is important because if interventions are delivered with fidelity, the outcome will be higher and there will be more growth in all areas. The program will be more successful, and if there's a positive outlook, and teachers understand the importance of the program. In a randomized controlled trial study, kindergarten to second grade students' academic performance was increased only when they received an intervention with high implementation fidelity compared to students in low implementation fidelity classrooms. Students who were more engaged in the lessons showed small but significant improvement in oral reading fluency and decreases in disruptive classroom behavior. Students who participated in more lessons had an increase on task behavior and improved math computation. Intervention characteristics that promote integrity. So the intervention characteristics are that it has to be flexible and it has to be adaptable. There has to be positive outcomes in all areas. These areas are whatever areas the program promoted, and also meaningful lessons. The lessons have to be meaningful, and also in short in a way that it won't disrupt with other subject areas throughout the day. The interventionist characteristics would be that they would obtain some type of training, some background knowledge, and motivation and support. Social acceptability. So, according to Taylor, 2017, there was a research that was conducted from nearly 97,500 students in 82 schools that found that students fared markedly better academically than their peers in control groups by an average of 13 percentile points based on 8 studies that measure academics. And in addition, there was also a decrease in behavior problems, drug use, and stress in students. And these are my references. Thank you.